Hey everyone, Julie Salant, Queen Kuli, however you take it. Thank you so much for being here. I am thrilled to be here and welcome everyone. This is for the 11s. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been with me for a while, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there's a lot of people that you can listen to, so I can't thank you enough for listening and joining me. And tonight was a little bit of a plan. I wanted to talk to you guys. I kept thinking, I had something on my mind, and it was something that came up a couple days ago. And I kept thinking, well, what else could it be? And then they were just like, it's nothing except for what is on your mind from 2 days ago. And I was like, okay. Um, I am an activator. I am here on planet Earth to help you find your gifts, find out what you're supposed to be doing with your life. And I'm here to get you into alignment. And I do that by releasing energy that's no longer serving you, things that are no longer serving you, and then bringing in the good stuff, getting you in alignment. And that's when everything changes. And I work with clients personally, one on one. I have the Brave Academy, and I'm also working on some other ways that we can work together. So thank you for being here. If you want to work with me, all of the stuff links are in the description box. What came up for me? So I was doing some reading. I'm actually going to write a blog post on this because it's that important. And it's important for every single number, not just the master numbers and not just the 11s. But I start with you guys because you guys, I'm an 11, you're an 11. I feel as though, and I say this to all my clients, I feel as though an 11 understands an 11. And I know you're going to get that when I say that. Um, it's kind of late for me right now. I have to go out and do some meditating before my clients tomorrow. But the what I read was just a blurb. I was just doing some research and it really hit me hard. You know how sometimes you're just reading and you're not even thinking, and then all of a sudden you catch something and it's like bam, everything stops. And that's what happened. And it was a question. And I gave this question to all my clients. And I'm going to give it to you for free, even though you're not a client yet, but hopefully you will be in the future. And even if you're not, this will help you because I like to help people as much as I possibly can. My job is to activate as many of you as possible, no matter where you are on your journey spiritually, no matter where you are on your walk. And the question was this: what is it that you really, really, really want? And I know it's a simple question, yet very profound, because I thought to myself, that's a hard one. And then I thought, have I ever really, truly voiced what I want out of this life? Considering that I'm like getting older, right? I'm over 40. So that's like a long time to wait. Now, listen, if you're one of those people who knew at a young age what you wanted to do with your life, like say a Taylor Swift. I always go back to Taylor. I don't know. She's such an icon and amazing person. I don't know. I think because she's on point with what she's doing, right? Whether you like her or not, whether you like her music, it's not here nor there. She's doing what she was destined to do, like a Whitney Houston, right? Like an amazing singer doing what she was supposed to do. Like that's what she was great at. I mean, really great at. But for a lot of us, most of us, I think, we don't have that thing. We don't find that thing until later in life. Most 11s I have found, this is my experience in talking with my clients and my own, but yours could be different. Most 11s and master numbers find and have their strengths in their second part of life. So say after 40, even after 50. Which means that the first part of your life, your 20s, 30s, 40s, you suffer greatly. That was my experience. I hope that's not your experience. And I'm talking, for me, it was professionally. It could be personally, but speaking professionally, it was like I knew I had gifts. I thought I was special. I thought I was different. I knew that I was empathic. I knew that I could speak to animals. I knew that I was very, very, very sensitive, to the point where it was ridiculous and I was told to stop, as you know, and you probably are the same way. Didn't fit in anywhere. I didn't fit in junior high. I didn't fit in high school. High school was the worst. I didn't fit in college, although college is better because, people are free thinking and everybody's doing their own thing. So nobody cares about what you're doing. But even after that, it was like I was always different. I was always marching to the beat of my own drum. Nobody understood me. Nobody got me. I was always the girl in the back. And it was like I knew I had gifts, but my gifts, if you have spiritual gifts, here's the problem with spiritual gifts. They're wonderful, but the problem is in our world, in this 3D world, our gifts are not seen. Like if you're a singer or you're a soccer player, right? Or, you play the guitar amazingly well. If you have that, it's up front and center. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I totally get it. Right? Like, I don't know. What's his name? Ronaldo, right? Cristiano Ronaldo, right? What's R7, whatever. I'm not a soccer fan, but I know him. But or Messier. Forgive me. I mean, I know he's great and everything. I just don't follow him. I don't know how to say his name, but um, any of the greats, like look at Shaq or look at Michael Jordan, or if you have something like that, right? Everybody on planet Earth will be like, "You're awesome," right? You can hit a ball, you can dunk a ball, whatever. If you're a singer, like I was saying, like a Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey or something like that, oh my gosh, you're totally amazing. If you're like, in a band, I mean, the list goes on. But if you're spiritually gifted, my gifts are not as easily seen because my gifts work in the spirit realm, right? So I talk to people that have passed on. I speak to animals that are here or passed on, or I help you with. So it's for you individually. Now I can do collective stuff, which I do, but it's not as easily seen. Do you know what I mean? By the masses. So it's not like we can be like, oh my gosh, I'm completely empathic. I can feel everything, and I can feel your pain or your joy or whatever. But I don't want to feel 1,000 people of that because that will hurt me. And you're the same way, right? So the point is, if you're spiritually gifted, I mean, we've come a long way in the last 10 years. But this 3D is not set up like that. It's not set up like the realms where your gifts are amazing if you're spiritually gifted. Here, not so much. So your gifts are not less than, but they're harder to communicate and sometimes be, paid for, to be honest with you. You have to find the right clients. But the whole point of this was that's why we suffer a lot of times. And I didn't know what I wanted to do because I thought I can do anything. I can do a lot of things. And you probably the same way. So that creates chaos. And you know how we overthink and then we don't take action. And then I just never really had like a plan. Like I never had okay, I want to get from A to B to C. You know what I mean? And I tried, but it just didn't work out that way. Now I'm using my gifts. I have my own business. I'm very happy and I want to expand. I'm going to expand. I'm going to be taking massive, massive action and not overthinking. And, I love what I do. But I say all that because if you're like I am and you're an 11, we didn't have that. So we kind of floundered, even though we knew we were gifted because we're not less than, we're just different, but in a better way. So here we are. right? 2023, and we're sitting, okay, have you ever really, really, really said what you want? Now, here's the thing. If I said to you, okay, let's just say I said, okay, I'll just say it out loud. I want to be rich. Most of you will be like, cool. And the other half of you will be like, really? That's so superficial. Judging already, right? We judge ourselves. We are our own worst critics. We are so hard on ourselves. It's ridiculous. And that's why a lot of us, because we're so sensitive and because we understand how other people judge us, we don't want to be judged, right? I hate being judged because I know how harsh it is. And that's why our own worst, or we judge ourselves worse than anybody else because, well, we're like, well, I'll just be that person. How horrible is that? When instead we should just be like, listen, I'm trying to be my own best friend, which is what we all need to try to do, which is what I'm working on. You should work on too, right? Listen, it's okay to like nice things. It's okay to want to be rich because if you have income, you can help others, whether they're two-legged or four-legged, right? Whether you want to save little humans or save animals, whatever you want to do, or save trees, whatever it is, you need income to do that. It's okay. But for so long, I didn't think it was. I thought that was a really nasty, stupid, superficial thing to ever ask for. So I would never say that. Now I'm kind of like, well, who cares? Everybody's doing their own thing. I always ask this question when people say to me, well, it's like I'm worried about what they think. I'm always like, who's they? You can't even identify who they are, and neither can I. There is no they. It's in your head. There's no they, and nobody cares. If you're not famous, nobody cares. And even if you are, nobody really cares. Seriously. Everybody's too busy doing their own thing. So, what do you really, really want? You want to be rich. Yep, I started with the most superficial thing I could think of. Are you in corporate and you want to use your gifts and do what I'm doing? Because when I was in corporate, the leap to get from there to here was huge. I didn't know how to do it. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's so different. What if I fail? What if I suck? What if I reach for my gifts? They're not there. What's going to happen? I'm going to be the laughing stock of everything. Guess what? If your gifts are your gifts are there no matter what. And if you reach for them, they're there. I just want to tell you that. It's a lie that's told to us by the dark ones. What do you want? It's not just about how you want to affect the world. It's how you want to move in it. It's how you want to look in it. It's how you want to feel in it because everything's connected. If it's true that everything that you say and think and put out there, I can feel, and vice versa, how you feel is everything because your energy is everything. If you put out good energy, you're going to get that back, right? But how do you do that? For me, and again, this might sound superficial, but I have to feel good in what I'm wearing. And that means that I just have to put on stuff that I like. It sounds so simple, but for years I didn't do that. I just would do what everybody else did or told me to do. It's all about finding yourself. Listen, if you want to wear, a suit every day, awesome. If you want to wear boho stuff every day, awesome. It doesn't really matter as long as you feel 1,000%. It's about showing up authentically you. And I think a lot of us 11s have a hard time with that. And the funny thing is, we're the most authentic people on the planet Earth. You won't find a more real human than us. But a lot of times we just get stuck in our heads and we believe the crap that has been fed to us for so long. So I just want to get you out of that. And so that's why I just want to do this video and come on and ask you, what do you really, really want? And it's okay whatever your answer is, because no one cares, which is a good thing because that means you can be you authentically. Just be yourself. If not now, when? Whether you're 20, 30, 50. If not now, when? It's time for you to be you and let the chips fall. And I have to tell you something, there's no chips. There's no downside. All the stuff I was afraid of, it never happened. Because nobody cares because they're doing them. So you should do you. I want to leave you with, so think about that and let me know in the comments. I want to leave you with just a really quick download that I got that I think that will help you. And I thought this is perfect. And it said, dearest, please let go. Let go of procrastination. Let go of thinking small. Let go of devaluing yourself and start to love who you are. Love the process. Love those in your life, even if they are far from what you chose. Spend time with them and look only at their heart. Nothing else matters. Age is just a number. Bad relationships in the past, let them go. No one has or will ever love you more than those who are with you now. Love yourself, right? Let go of the stuff that doesn't serve you. Let go of overthinking, let go of procrastination, and start to manifest the life that you truly want. But here's the thing. If you can't ask for what you want, how will you ever get it? Right? Because we're all sitting here thinking, okay, I'm not going to ask for what I want, but in my mind, I'm going to ask. I'm going to be like, I really want to be rich. I really want to be famous, or I really want to have my own business, but I'm never going to say it out loud. But if you don't say it out loud, that's part of the manifestation process. You have to claim it. You have to claim it. You have to say it out loud and claim it. If you don't, you won't get it. So if you don't say what you really want, you'll never get it. Those who stayed to the end got that. That's the biggest part of it. I didn't say that on purpose because I wanted to hopefully see a lot of you stay with me, but man, that's the most important part. So listen, let me know. Hopefully this helped you and start claiming it, guys. It's time for us to show the world how awesome and talented we truly are, because we are. And we're not messed up. We're completely amazing. We're talented and we're gifted. And we got to show the world what we can do. That's what we're here for, right? And along the way, have fun. Enlightenment has to be fun, can't be all serious all the time. Have fun. This is our life. Claim what you want. You know, if you want to take that trip, do it. That's what I want. If you want to live a certain lifestyle, work towards it. If you want to have your own business, work towards it. Start. Just start. Do what you're good at. And a lot of you should be on stage. All my clients, almost all my clients right now, if you're listening, you're supposed to be on stage and you know it because I tell you so. Just let go. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Hopefully this helps.